Very much.
How's your dad doing?
Hey, he's all right, if at last I heard.
Is he still grumpy?
He's always grumpy.
This shovel doesn't
Yes.
look like anything I had ever seen before. It's made of the finest materials.
Yep.
We're going to explain this head and why it's so different.
Yep.
But what Joe is doing is something I had never seen before on a shovel. He's able to turn that handle to get the right angle to fit you.
Exactly, exactly.
That's brilliant.
Now, Dan, we wanted to build a shovel that could encompass loads of gardening, loads of different things, and we knew we wanted something to make things easier. And the shovel is, it's a staple part of gardening. We need one, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
And for the handle, when we're digging, one of the reasons why we've changed it is when you dig, you sometimes do this, don't you? So you've got your handle there, but you've got quite a weak wrist, haven't you?
Yeah, I agree.
If I turn it like that, and
Now
I
you've
just
got
use
power.
a little bit of my weight, not doing too much, I can slide into things. So it's a brilliant all-round shovel.
That's so good. I cannot believe that nobody had thought about this before.
No. If I can tell you about the head.
Look at the head of the shovel.
Yep.
That V, by the way, there is a choice of colors.
Yep.
We've got red or we've got green.
Yep.
Oh, real quick. This is not only brand new here today, we don't have many of them.
No.
So that V shape is much more likely to slice into the earth.
Yep,
Especially
completely.
if you have rough soil like
Exactly.
Georgia red clay.
Exactly. So this is a weeder, this is a rake, this is almost like a machete.
Yes.
It goes down into a point to be able to dig. So if you've got weeds in and amongst your beds right now and you're clearing, for example, you can go down and you can pop them up and
Yep.
you can pop them out. And it's very, very, very easy to do so. Or if you've got bigger things down below, all I've got to do is turn it on its side there.
Yep.
I push down, I'm not doing anything.
Get
I'm
more
not using my
leverage.
foot. I can pick up and
Good.
look at that. You know what I mean? Something really, really big. So it works, it's simple, and it weighs less than 4 pounds as well.
Yeah, the handle on it is reinforced fiberglass. It's the same stuff they make the poles for pole vaulters.
Yep.
So the stuff, it's virtually indestructible. The metal is all hardened steel.
Completely.
These little tines that you see become a wonderful rake, and we wind up raking and shoveling at the same time. So you wind up putting
Completely.
one tool down and grabbing another. With this, because you now can twist that handle,
Yep.
and you hear it click.
Yep.
Now you can rake things out of the way, like your mulch, etc. I think it's smart.
Exactly.
That's a really good idea.
So we've got a little mini rake on here, as I said, and if we turn it on its side and we just literally pull it, you can use the prongs, and look at that. It's got all the pine needles. Will was telling me about you guys have got loads of pine needles.
Especially down south.
Yeah,
they
we don't
use
have them in
mulch.
England. We've just got leaves and lots of leaves. But it's also important because it goes down at a point, it penetrates soil so easily, and you can lift and you can dig. So it means you can do anything. And if you don't want a weaker wrist, or you don't want to be shoving down, you just turn it on its side and you can lift, turn,
That handle's
lift, turn,
genius.
and you can go from there. Do you mind holding that a second?
I would be happy to help you,
So
sir.
we can plant.
Yep.
We can make life easier. and then
Everything in gardening starts with digging a hole.
Exactly. So we can go from there. So it is a really, really good tool to use. It's easy, it's light, and it's really tough.
Now, ladies, if you're a 100-pound lady and that rounded shovel that we all have in our garage or the shed, when you're stepping on that, you're putting about 100 pounds of pressure on the soil.
Exactly.
When you've got it down to a V like this, you're maximizing your own weight, and it's allowing it to do the job for you. In rocky soil,
well, this is rocky
it just kind of
soil.
slices between the rocks.
You see this rocky soil like that, and I don't know about you guys, but we've got loads of weeds at home right now.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't want to
The
be digging
weeds
them
are
up.
always there before the flowers.
And these are horrible. These are vicious down here. So all I've got to do is point up, go
And
dig,
pop it.
dig, and I pop it out. So
do you have crab apples over in?
We have lots of crab apples.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, completely.
And we're going to show you a demonstration. Pardon me, I'm just getting old and lazy. Anything I can do to avoid bending over, I'm going to do. And as we start getting crab apples in the front yard, it used to be a weekend project of getting down, putting them into a 5-gallon pail, and at the end of the weekend, I would be so sore. This thing is pointed enough that you can literally walk through the garden.
If you wanted to,
poke them.
You just poke them down, and you know, I mean, literally, you go away again. Poke them down, literally go away again. But I know you guys have got roots as well. You've got horrible hard roots. You've got clay, etc. And I know you're not going to go chopping anything.
This edge here is a much thinner edge, and it's a knife's edge.
Yep.
It's not like a steak knife in the kitchen.
Yep.
But it's a cutting blade.
Exactly.
And that will help you to get through those taproots.
Now, you're not going to do this in the garden. I know you're not going to do this in the garden, but I wanted to show you how sharp it was.
So much.
I couldn't do it, and it's brilliant. And this is something I have wanted to do, but even if you've got a watermelon here, for example, all you have to do is bang, cut through.
Yep.
Bang.
Nicely done.
Sorry, it's a bit soft in the first one, but
Gallagher has nothing on you, my friend. Nothing.
And they're quite tough, actually. The first time we didn't get it.
This first time that we've had these on the air.
Yep.
They are brand new.
Completely.
Again, watch the handle. It twists, and that click locks it into place.
Yep.
By being able to just twist that handle, now instead of working, for so many of us, where you're working in this direction or like this, by turning, now your arm is straight and you get much more power.
Oh, completely. So
That's
it's easy.
good.
And you don't have to bend too much. And I wanted to show you how strong it was as well. And even if you've got a paving slab here, for example, you just slide it underneath, push it up, and you can lift and you can go from there. So it's strong, it's tough, it can lift, it can weed, it can chop, it can rake.
That's good.
It can do absolutely
Joe,
everything.
I had not seen any real new innovations in shovels in the last 5 years or so.
Not at all, no.
And this is it. It has American patents on it as well.
Yep. Patented technology for its handle.
Yep.
It's a brilliant all-round tool, and it's something we're very, very happy with. And one thing I will last show you is if you even are transplanting, for example, and you want to be safe, you want to use the V-tip once again, all you've got to do is you push something up and under a plant. You lift the entire plant up there.
You kind of pop it.
Exactly. You pop it up, you put it in, and you'll be good to go on your plant, and you go from there. So I'll just rake this over this side, and we're good to go.
So again, that head is different in style, in its shape, a cutting edge here, a true V down at the bottom, right there. These tines that make it rake-like, and then the new patented design for that handle, being able to twist it. This is good. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Tell your grumpy dad we said hello.
I will do. I will do.
Thank you. From the Grumpy Gardener, Joe Smith. Let's take a look at this, then we've got more.